Hey everybody, this is Lady Em with Ladi Em's Cauldron, and I'm doing altars today. I'm doing this by PowerPoint because I tried to videotape it and it took way too long to clean the altar, so I did all the pictures and did a PowerPoint, and now I'm videotaping that so that I could talk to y'all about it. So I hope y'all like it this way. If not, let me know below. Don't be rude, it's okay. Just say don't like it and I'll do it differently next time. This is just the easiest for this particular thing. So this is my altar. I know, big shock, look at that. Ugh, right? That's disgusting. This is how it gets after you use it for a while, and there's nothing to really be ashamed of. Of course, I wouldn't be parading this around if it wasn't for educational purposes, I guess, so that y'all can see how I do things. But yeah, that's how my altar gets. It's pretty gross. You're connected to your altar, so if you feel gross, it's probably because your altar is a mess. If you feel like you're a mess and you don't know what you're doing, check out your altar. An organization and other things like that, it's all connected. So if somebody feels like that and they come to me, I usually tell them to check out their altar and clean it up. That's what I'm doing. Like everybody else, I throw crap all over the place. Books, candles, notebooks, my computer, I have scissors up there. My incense doesn't get cleaned off. Candle jars don't get thrown away right away. Oils get left out, especially the ones I use all the time. It just turns out to be really, really gross. Oh, there's herbs, just everything. So clean your altar. Step 1 is to clean your altar. I know that sounds so simple, but it is that simple. Take everything off your altar. Everything must go. Leave it blank space, start all over again. It's time to reset. A good time to do this is the new moon. However, if you go by Ladi Em's rules, do it whenever the hell you want. You don't have to do it by the new moon, but just so happens the new moon was a couple of days ago, and now I'm doing my altar, but I have been talking about this for a good long while now. You can ask my sister. And I just got around to doing it, so. Cleared off is not cleaned. Just because you've taken everything off doesn't mean it's cleaned up. You still have to actually clean it. It's usually full of dust and everything else. It's time to reflect and see all you've accomplished, and then get rid of all that gross that's there that you don't want there anymore. Everything's gone. See, before, and this is the mid after. It's not necessarily after. You'll see an after in a minute. Florida water is the best. I can't say how much I love it enough. I use it to clean all of my stuff. My altars, my tools, everything. So take it out, throw it all over your altar, and just start scrubbing. Dust, get everything cleaned off. See, it feels better. I always touch my altar after I'm done washing it off with Florida water. It just feels better. It feels like my altar is going, I mean, it's so awesome. Now that it's clean, you need to clean off all your other items. Your candles, your holders, your mirrors, statues, everything needs to get dusted and cleaned. You don't think about candles too much, but if you're not actually burning them, they get dusty. So clean those suckers off too. Clean everything off. There's a mirror, candles. There's a mess. Y'all check out my little polka dot pants. I'm staying in my pajamas today. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm not doing nothing today. Except for this. Now for the fun part. Choose what you want to put on your altar. Is it going to be something new? Is it going to be the same? Are you needing to concentrate on something new, a different path, a different type of study? Is it a different season? Whatever it is that you want, figure out what you want up there. Most importantly, figure out what you don't want up there anymore. Things that you no longer need. I always start with my must-haves. My mirrors are always up there. I usually have about 8 of them. Go figure, right? And then a representation of me always goes up first. Did she say representation of me? Yes, I did. As you all know that do follow me, you know, I believe that we're all gods. And so I don't put a representation of the god and goddess up there most of the time. Now, sometimes I do, but not most of the time. Most of the time it's just a representation of me. I am my own strength, my own power. And so I have to put that focal point up there for myself. If you believe otherwise, by all means, you put your representations up there as you see fit. It is your altar, not mine, and vice versa. So people that do watch my thing that do that just to comment negatively, it's my altar, it's not yours. So don't worry about it. If you disagree, then just put on the bottom if you have to comment, I disagree. That's fine. We're all welcome to our own opinions. Keep adding to your altar. Candles, divination items, Oils are back. There's my oils. I put them neatly this time. That was actually new. Usually I just keep them in my drawer, but I wanted them on there. Important items. It's my grandmother's ashes. It's not her real ashes, obviously, but I had to make a representation of them because I didn't get her ashes, and I needed that on my altar. That's still there. Other needed items. There's Gregory. He does my bidding. Ha ha ha. Stones, guardians. I use my owl and my wolf, and then the stones up there are carnelian, moonstone, amethyst, and petrified wood. You can use any stones that work for you. Those are the ones that are working for me right now, so I need those up there. And now you're ready to use your altar again. Light up the incense. I usually light up Night Queen. That is the first incense I light after I redo my altar. I usually light it all the time, but when I redo it, that's my incense I go to. And then you have a new start. There's a before, actual before. And after. Check that out. That's nice, huh? And it's clean and ready to work. Now notice that I'm not doing an altar like everybody else does with everything up there like in a book. I don't ever do that. If you need to, follow that particular book that you have that says how it's supposed to be. I might do an altar thing again here later on how the books say to do an altar. That way it'll help y'all out. But you're ready to go. So it looks better, you can feel better immediately, and you can start all over again. Okay, so thank you to my Peep of the Month. We were supposed to do this back in October whenever the shop closed down and we started moving, but we started moving and it got really, really hectic. So we're keeping our Peep of the Month as Janelle. Janelle has been very patient with us, and we just can't appreciate her enough. And so Janelle, you are going to be our Peep of the Month for April. Actually, technically, you're our Peep of the Month since last year, so go you. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody else that helps us get word out about Ladi Em's Cauldron and about myself. So keep spreading the word around, and we'll be choosing another Peep of the Month, hopefully for May. But if not, then Janelle will be our Peep of the Month until we do this. Again, with the move and everything, it's getting kind of hectic more so, but it's for everybody's benefit so we can have the new store. Items on my altar can be found at Ladi Em's Cauldron at ladiemcauldron.com. There's no S in that, by the way. And you can email me at ladiemcauldron@yahoo.com or call us at 832-228-0819. Gregory's not online right now, or his little buddies, but we do have them in stock. And so if you want to send me an email, let me know you want one. I can get that information to you and how much he is and everything else. Oils, Ladi Em's oils are always on sale, and any need that you want, just let me know and I can get that for you. So thanks again. Not all our stuff will be done on PowerPoint unless this actually works out better for everybody.